Go to Start. And we are here to create that menu. Let's close it. Go to the main form. Click here. And then type the ampersand symbol, which is Shift plus 7, and then type transactions. The reason why we add this ampersand is to make it possible for you to navigate through the menu using the keyboard. So when you combine the Alt key plus the first letters like Alt plus T, it will automatically open this menu. We come here to the first one, which is capture order. Then we introduce the ampersand. And double click on it. As usual, you know what we are to do. We are to create an object of that form, and the form is capture order. We'll call ours new capture order. We assign it to new, or is equal to new capture order. Now we assign the MDI parent new capture order dot MDI parent this new capture order dot show. Finished. Click save. Now we can run it. Transactions, as I said, Alt plus T has opened it. Alt plus C will open the capture order form for us. I didn't use the mouse. I used only the keyboard. Alt plus T will open the first menu. Alt plus C will open this form. That is why we use the ampersand symbol. Alright, we have the products, our products in this data grid view 1 for us. And as we said, if the user clicks on it, it's supposed to be displayed in these text boxes. Let's select milk, and it is there. This is the product ID, and it is read only. It means you can't modify. The name is also here. You can't modify. If you want to modify them, then you have to go to inventory and you go to manage stock. Now we specify the quantity the person wants to buy. Let's select 1. For now, we won't touch the discount. Let's click add and see if it will be added here. There is an error. We have to go and correct that. So when you come here, you see the error. It says, and this is where update the database. It says if order item dot count is unequal to 0. Yes, this is p dot order ID, and we want to compare it to the tst order ID dot test. However, that test box is empty. If you remember the code we wrote for setting the order ID, that test box is empty, and that is why we are having this error. So let's go to where we set the order ID and fix it. Click this to stop, and let's go to where we wrote our code to set the order ID here. So you see it was set to an empty string. Let's create a variable here, int initial value, and set it to the initial value to 0, and let's come here. Let's set it to 1001. So it means if that table is empty, that is, if no order has been placed yet, the first order will have this order ID. Now we come here and call the initial value, and we convert that to string. Let's click save and run our program again. Transactions, capture order. So we have 101. Let's select an item. Milo, the price is 15. Let's set the quantity to 2. It means that the amount here, where is amount? We don't have it. So before we even add it, let's go back and fix that. Close it. Let's go to the capture order. Select this. Go to edit columns. We don't have it here. We added it later. So let's click add. Now select amount and click add. Close it. We want the amount to be displayed here after the product. Let's use this arrow and bring it here. The entry ID, we really do not need it. We can set that to the visibility to false. You can also set it to true if you want it. We click OK. Let's save, run our program. Now we have our amount. We're expecting to get 30 here. Let's click add. And we have 30. We have the order ID. We have the product. We have the amount. And we have the order date. Let's select another item. Milk. This time round, we will add discount to it. 2, and we set the discount to 10%. 10% of 10 cedis will be 1 cedi, right? Let's add it and see. So we have 9 cedis, and the order ID remains the same because it's the same order for one customer. Until we click on new order, this will remain 1001, and we can go on and on and on. And when we click compute total, it's supposed to add these two and display it here. So this is the total amount the person is supposed to pay. We work on this so that it only display 2 decimal places. And we can also delete an item from this, but before that, let's add another item. Let's go back to milk, the same quantity, the same discount, and let's look at something. Let's click add. We have the same milk and the same amount. Now let's select that and click delete. Are you sure you want to remove the selected item? We'll select yes. It goes away. Compute total is 39. Now let's click export to Excel. You decide where you want to place it. There is the desktop, and this the order. You can put the customer's name there, whatever you want to put there. I'll just call it order 1. If you remember, the first one we did was inventory because that was the name, and this one is order. We have changed that to order 1. Let's click save. We will go to our desktop and look for that file. Desktop. We have other one. Let's open it. This is the worksheet name we gave to it. Other details. We have the entry ID, that is the item itself, the ID of the item, and we have the order ID. We have the product, we have the amount. You can enlarge this to see the order date. The quantity is empty. We have to fix that. Let's check if it is also empty here. Of course, it is empty here. So we have to fix that so that we can also have the quantity displayed here. We will close out of this. There are two things to fix. When I select a product, let's close this. Oh, nope. We're supposed to click on the new order. You see, now the order ID has been set to 2. Let's select an item. Milo means there is a different order altogether. We set the quantity to 1. We click add. If we select the same Milo again, quantity to 1, and click add, it is not supposed to add. It's supposed to give us a message that this product already exists. Do we still want to add? If we say yes, then it is added. So this is also another error that we have to fix. We'll close this. The first one is the quantity, and all of them will be found here, where it is being added to the database. You see here, we didn't add the quantity. That is why it was empty. Let's add that. New order dot quantity. We set that to the NUM quantity dot value. That is all. So one of the problems is fixed, but not entirely. We have to convert it again. This is an object. We have to convert it again to an integer. Convert to int32. Now it is solved. Let's see where the second problem is coming from. This is where we are checking that. Where p dot order ID is equal to tst order ID dot test. It has been converted to an integer, so there is no problem with that. The operator too is the AND operator. P dot product is also equal to tst product name dot test. P dot quantity, yes. This is an object. When you see dot value, it is an object. It does not mean it is an integer. So we have to convert it to an integer. I hope this works. That is why I love coding, programming. Sometimes you see you hit a dead end and it's like you don't know what to do. But if you stay focused and you take your time to go through, debug your code, you'll be able to identify these errors and then solve them. Convert dot to int32. I hope this works. Let's click save. Start the program again. Select an item. Click add. Select the same item with the same quantity. Click add. Yes. So that was the problem. The specified product already exists in your list. Do you still wish to add? If the person clicks yes, then it is added. But if the person clicks no, then it is not added. All right, so that is now working. We have fixed 2 errors: the amount and making sure that duplicates are not added to our database. So this is fixed. Next, let's check the others. The delete, we have this, we have this, we have the search box. We want to search an item Milo, and we have it. So the search box is also working. Let's try the new order. It should clear this and set the new order ID, and that is also working. Our discount is working. That is compute total. The add button, everything is now working as it is expected. We are now going to create the other model, which is manage orders.